Coming up tonight, a member of a church in Central dies from COVID-19 related complications. What Pastor Tony Spell is saying about his death.
Plus, a discussion on blood plasma donations for those helping the fight against COVID-19, why blood centers are encouraging more donors to help on out. Good evening once again, everyone. Welcome in. I'm Chad Sabady.
And I'm Carly Lane. Thank you for joining us for NBC Local 33 News at 6. We want to get you up to date on the latest COVID-19 numbers here in the state. As of noon, the health department is reporting an increase of nearly 600 cases and more than 50 new deaths. Now here in East Baton Rouge Parish, nearly 1,400 cases and 5 more deaths are being reported, bringing that total up to 74. Now, according to Parish Coroner Dr. Bo Clark, all had underlying health conditions.
The number of patients in hospitals is down and also on ventilators down by nearly 30 each. The LDH reporting more than 126,000 tests statewide have now been administered.
And we are following developing news tonight. A member of Pastor Tony Spell's congregation has died from complications related to COVID-19. NBC Local 33's Abby Rocha joins us live tonight in Central with the details. Abby.
Thanks, Carly. The East Baton Rouge Coroner's Office has listed a member of Pastor Tony Spell's congregation as having died just last night from complications of COVID-19. Now, despite this report, Spell says Harold O'Rillian died of early onset Parkinson's and, quote, a broken heart. Spell says O'Rillian did not have COVID-19 and he did not have any proof of these claims. The coroner's report, which listed his name and cause of death, was released to us at BR Proud through a public information request. But it was Pastor Spell who confirmed the man listed on that request was in fact one of his own parishioners. Central Police Chief Roger Corcoran told us while this is tragic news, it isn't really surprising and has been the concern from the beginning.
All along we've worried about the people getting sick. Well, the investigation's ongoing and it's going to continue to go on throughout this time. Been working with the district attorney and trying to keep it going and seeing what we're going to do for court.
Now, Corcoran did indicate to me that this death could potentially affect Pastor Spell's charges, but like he said, this investigation is ongoing and Pastor Spell is being actively monitored. Live in Central, Abby Rocha, NBC Local 33 News.
Abby, thank you. As the state pulls through this pandemic, some are wondering if it's possible to reopen business and how we do that safely. In a news conference this morning, Governor John Bel Edwards says he is working on a solution. He announced the creation of the Resilient Louisiana Commission. The task force will research how our state can reopen the economy without causing another spike in COVID-19 cases. Meanwhile, Congressman Steve Scalise was at today's conference saying he will work with President Trump's task force to reopen the national economy as well.
To try to strike the right balance between promoting public health and minimizing the spread of COVID-19.
While there's no official game plan in place at this time, the governor and Congressman Scalise sat in on a teleconference with the president today. They were both briefed on possible restriction lifts moving forward.
Well, tonight there's a new way for people who have recovered from COVID-19 to help those who are critically ill. NBC Local 33's Dion Guillory is live tonight to explain how it all works. Dion?
Well, Governor John Bel Edwards estimates some 7,000 people have recovered from the coronavirus here in Louisiana. Now there's a push tonight to get them to help those who are still suffering from the illness by coming to places like this one and donating their plasma.
Dr. Bill Cassidy in his mask donating blood while also encouraging others.
It's how we can become a healthcare provider by providing plasma.
The senator is one of many medical professionals pushing a new coronavirus treatment. It involves injecting COVID-19 patients with blood plasma from people who have recovered from the illness. Known as convalescent plasma, it contains antibodies to the coronavirus.
And we're hoping that plasma, along with its antibodies, provides a kind of an immune system jump start.
Benjamin Pridgetel with LifeShare Blood Center says this new treatment is showing promise.
We've transfused a couple units so far into some of the most critically ill patients. and we've seen signs of recovery from those folks.
Blood service provider Vitalant just launched a new program for convalescent plasma. Adam Fontenot says you could save 3 lives.
Making sure that we'll be able to have enough patients that are eligible, that are accepted into the program, to then come into our facilities and donate plasma.
To be eligible, you have to have tested positive for COVID-19, no symptoms for 14 days, and meet FDA donor requirements. Clinical trials are underway. Senator Cassidy says he's optimistic.
If you've survived COVID-19, your plasma can save somebody's life.
Now, medical experts say your blood type does not matter in this situation, so they will accept any blood type. Now, to find out how you can get involved in this, you can find this story on our website, brproud.com. Live in Baton Rouge, Dion Guillory. Now back to you.
Well, now that it's official that Louisiana's public schools and campuses will stay closed through the end of this school year, education leaders are moving forward with plans to keep our students connected and keep the kids learning through this COVID-19 pandemic. NBC Local 33's John Burns takes a closer look at what's next.
But I want to be very clear about something. This is not the end of learning. I fully expect that instruction and learning will continue.
And that's what educators across the state are doing, just as they have since the governor's first order.
Some were doing packets, online resources, virtual field trips.
Some, like East Baton Rouge Parish, are as ready as they can be.
The beauty of this thing is that several years ago, about 4 years ago, we decided to go one-to-one computer. So our kids, grades 3 through 12, everyone has a computer, everyone works on a computer, a Chromebook, every day.
Well, that's not the case in every parish, which is why Acting State Education Secretary Beth Ciano says her office is working closely with each school system on a plan that fits its particular needs, saying it's important we continue to focus on students.
We need to make sure that we determine what they need with regards to extra academics time. We need to make sure we understand how to start up the new school year strong and have everything in place to be able to do that for our students.
It's a new frontier for school systems across our state to step up and serve students in a whole new way.
And so it's not a perfect thing, but I will tell you this, it is the future. And so we have to be ready for it. This is a great trial that we're going to go through to get education and meals to our kids.
John Burns, NBC Local 33.
Most state school systems are expecting to roll out updated plans for continued education as well as feeding plans in the coming weeks, so be sure to keep an eye out for any emails or texts from your child's school.
Well, a local dog daycare is stepping up to help our medical workers by offering free services for their furry friends. NBC Local 33's Crystal Whitman has the story.
Animal Health Clinic in Baton Rouge is extending a helping hand to healthcare workers working tirelessly by offering them free services.
The daycare for dogs, especially cats, maybe not so much. Dogs especially, I mean, they do get bored. And then if these people that are working on the front lines are called in to work 12-hour, 14-hour shifts, that is going to create behavioral problems in your dog.
Veterinarian Dr. Clarence Hackett says during this pandemic, there is no current research on if the novel coronavirus can infect our pets.
As of this time, there's no substantiated proof of that, and it comes through on a daily basis through all our affiliates talk about, do our pets carriers of the disease, COVID-19. Nothing substantiated at all about that. Of course, there's a lot of publicity about the tiger situation, but at this point, there's nothing confirmed. At worst, there probably could be a fomite where they could be carrying the virus on their body to some degree.
The facility is also thinking of safety by offering a pet taxi for pickups and drop-offs. Dr. Hackett says knowing this is one less thing for pet owners on the front lines to worry about.
Anything that we can do both here at Animal Health Clinic as well as Pets Plaza to provide transportation, free boarding and all of that, we're anxious to do that for those first responders and people that are in need.
Crystal Whitman, NBC Local 33 News.
Now, for more tips on how to help keep your pets safe, we have information posted for you on this story on our website. That's brproud.com.
This evening, NFL draft expert and analyst Mel Kiper discussing the NFL draft, his projections for a few LSU Tigers on potentially getting picked sooner than later. Brian Holland's got the details in Go Nation Sports.
Plus, donors are helping out first responders by providing meals. We'll have a look at that next. Coming up, you're watching NBC Local 33 News at 6. Well, an anonymous donor and the community pitched in to help feed EMS workers here in Baton Rouge today. Volunteers spent the day packing plate lunches at EMS headquarters off of Harding Boulevard. All the food was provided by Mongiuni's Italian Cafe.
Speaking of all the great restaurants in town, they continue to try to find a way to make ends meet during the governor's stay-at-home order, and we want to help. We're making it easier for you to get involved and help out your favorite local eateries like Goodwood Grill and Mary Lee's Donuts. We've partnered up with Coca-Cola to bring you Keep Calm and Carry Out, an interactive map of restaurants open for delivery and takeout here in the capital city. You can find a link to the site. It's up right now on our homepage. Just go to brproud.com.
And we've got a nice quiet evening on our roadways. You're looking at I-12 just around Airline, and the traffic is moving smoothly all the way out to Livingston Parish at this point. So again, if you're looking for delays, that's not going to happen. It should be an easy drive wherever you're going. Again, no new accidents to report at this hour. So just make sure you buckle up and drive safely tonight. This traffic has been sponsored by Peyton Murphy at the Murphy Law Firm. Well, here's the forecast for you. Heading into the overnight hours, a few clouds, much warmer to start out your day as we'll drop into the 50s tomorrow afternoon. Daytime highs will reach the lower 80s, so that puts us a little bit closer to normal. But notice we'll look for a few clouds and even the chance for some storms late. Most of the rainfall, however, and unfortunately, that'll hold off until the weekend. We'll talk more about that after the break.
And now, your StormTracker team forecast with Jesse Gunkel.
Welcome back. Well, as you take a look at the big picture out there, we're going to go a little bit warmer this evening. This morning, we did start out rather chilly with temperatures in the lower 40s out there, but it got absolutely gorgeous by the afternoon as we reached the 70s. Notice what happens heading into tomorrow, 52 to start. So about a 10-degree jump in temperatures this evening. We'll also see a couple clouds kind of get reintroduced back to the equation as you see satellite and radar picture. Right now, not too bad and obviously dry for the time being, but we've got a couple more storm systems on the way. And unfortunately, they both arrive over the weekend. That first wave will be on Saturday. We'll see a couple off and on showers. Most of the action will be across northern Louisiana. The one we're a little bit more concerned about will be the one on Sunday at this point, as there is the chance for some severe weather. Right now, Doppler radar, again, not a concern as we've got a clean sweep outside. You can see future casts going into the morning hours. We'll start out with some early sunshine, but those clouds quickly move in. We'll even have the chance for a stray shower throughout the afternoon. But then again, as that next system starts to sag a little bit further south, that's when we could be seeing a few scattered showers heading into your Saturday. Again, not a washout, but the possibility of some rain off and on throughout the entire day as we're going to be dealing with those clouds. But the concern really is for late on Sunday. Again, we're talking late afternoon, moving into those evening hours. And there is that potential that we could be seeing more widespread severe weather. The SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, is now already 4 days out outlining us underneath another area where we could be seeing some very strong thunderstorms. And just like last weekend, yes, we may not get hit by the worst of it, but some storms just across the border did produce EF4 tornadoes and even a couple fatalities. All it takes is that system to shift a little bit further south, and then we could be seeing and getting slammed with a lot of this severe weather as we head into Sunday. So just stay weather aware, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and always have a game plan. Obviously, we're going to have a lot more information as we get closer to the day of Sunday. And again, as we get closer to that system developing a little bit further west. Here you go. So Friday, Saturday, a couple scattered showers out there. Sunday will be the day of concern, obviously. Stay weather aware, but a dry pattern come Monday, Tuesday. Headline-wise, we're going to look for those temperatures to slowly rise over the next couple days. Possibility of some severe weather on Sunday now, and it looks like we're going to stay pretty seasonal with our temperatures as we'll get our daytime highs back into the upper 70s and lower 80s. 75 officially this afternoon. Normal is 79, but we started out with a very chilly 43 degrees. Right now we sit at 72, and we've got those winds out of the southeast now at about 9 miles per hour. So just a little bit of a steady breeze. Tonight we drop back into lower 50s with a few passing clouds. 51 out there, a little bit warmer to start out your day. Winds out of the south at about 5 to 10. Friday will go mostly cloudy. We'll stay mainly dry through most of the day with that chance for rain late. Just remember that we've also partnered up with iHeartRadio Baton Rouge to get your weather on the go. And here's that extended picture for you. Your next three, we've got 80 down to 64. 81 with the possibility of some rain on Saturday. Gear up for another strong one. Going into Sunday, most of those storms will be late day, moving into the evening hours. Again, stay weather aware. We're going to keep you up to date as we get closer to the situation. But otherwise, a dry pattern Monday, Tuesday, highs in the 80s, overnight lows in the 50s. It looks like we're going to see another storm system move in come Wednesday and into early Thursday. And just remember to always check